Alright, fellas. Let's get this shit online. Kick ass, take some names. Turn that off. Don't need that, fellas. What?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Green Bay Packers.
All right, let's get it, fellas.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. On the return, it's Taylor. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
What the fuck was that? Oh, shit. We'll take it.
It didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Doubles.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Deep.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe of the 49.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives.
Bro, what?
To set the tone.
Levitt.
You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Rodgers throw taken in by Adams.
That was a free shot,
They're
too.
going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening
he's just
drive.
We always talk about confidence.
Trying to gunslinger cheese.
Quarterbacks. How about the protection detail?
We got answers.
Anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. To throw is Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident,
What up,
too,
Pete?
because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Rodgers.
Good deep.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play.
Come on,
and
man.
he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Mercedes Lewis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here in Vegas. Crosby connects on the
Took them long enough to
point,
score.
and that makes the
So if it takes them
score
that long to
7-0.
score with the Packers, again, like we always say, that's a win for us. You know,
Now
if I had a
the
team like that,
touchdown
y'all
is
already know.
Crosby to
I'm
kick it
scoring in
away.
like 20 seconds flat.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Good ball
And they'll get
forward.
him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10
Always check
at
depth.
their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. In a double coverage, and
Couldn't
it's
get on him
intercepted.
fast enough.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
It's
And
fine.
into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Probably should have shortened the
Balls
route.
in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally. Stay on
Depends
your
who it
feet,
is,
and then
bro.
get it done.
It depends who it is.
Touchdown.
If it's a playmaker, I juke
So they'll
juke
get
spin
another
or
shot
something,
on offense
like real
following
quick,
that
left,
pick
right with the
6.
analog.
And now the kick is
Or if it's the
away.
fullback, I'll hold R1. Like with this guy,
It's a return from the
shake
middle
left,
of the end
shake
zone.
right. As long as you get into that user juke, which you see at the top, you cannot be animated into a hit stick. Try to play this drive a little bit smarter than I did last drive.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things
Damn, I
that he
had
does
it.
best, and knowing that taking care of the ball
And I
is
still got it.
paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Come on!
Defensive backs for the former DB, right?
Should have
I
hit the
don't know
initial.
where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some
It's
reason.
deep in there, right? Yeah. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr.
There we go.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Good user.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds.
Just had to get warmed up, man.
The 40. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Just hit him with that juke. They can't hit sticky, just like that.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Good user.
And he's got a man. That's Drake.
Let's go.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
What up, James?
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr.
Ah, he jumped it. Slow pass animation.
Picked off at the 12. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown.
Should have let me get on that a little bit faster.
You're actually thinking points, no matter what. At
Just
worst,
a bad pass
kicking
lead.
a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
There we go.
When this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
He threw it to the Meg defender.
This offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Dude's trying to rely on Gunslinger to bail him out.
They said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
There we go.
Throw left side complete.
Just got to get into the groove, man. I'll start out rough sometimes, trying to force stuff,
42 yards.
but I usually adjust pretty quick.
Within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
And
nice
the
low ball.
Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return, it's Taylor. A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Try to use my defense again, my shit against me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1 play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
On first down, Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he's brought down.
I should have picked that.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers out of the backfield.
Why is this man breaking tackles?
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And again, it's Rodgers.
There we go.
Pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now
I got to make adjustments on the fly.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go
Good.
for this
No.
on 4th down.
Good D. Let's go.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the
Try
line.
to goal line shit on me, bruh.
A gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we do?
Come on, give me a better pass lead, Carr. I had the separation. You got to make that.
And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Got to make that.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Good D.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now,
why is this guy breaking like hella tackles? Like, what the fuck?
Here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So it goes as
Nothing
a
on
completed
aggressive.
pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to air one out. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Good D, Mullins! Let's go.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Good user.
Catch made. It's Moreau. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
185. Hey, 734.
From the gun, it's Carr. And it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's 2nd and 10.
637. Express. Mike 51.
Now Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Good user.
And that is caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead.
Start off rough, man, and then I start getting stronger as the game goes.
Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw.
Don't block me, Ingold. Come on, bro.
Sacked. And you have to wonder why they
What the fuck?
It remains a tie game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fucking old man just sitting there blocking me.
And here's Lewis.
Good hit.
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned.
Mullenbach got him another one.
So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Caught
Yes,
on the
sir.
right side by Jones. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd
Trying to
down
be too
coming
cute,
up.
bro.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Open
Oh,
man.
man, you got that 89 change of direction level. You got to do better than that, bro.
And inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Blue 58. Hey, 88.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side.
Tackle.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Hey, check 26.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. The left side throw
Good
complete
hit.
to Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Good dig.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. As the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14.
It's like I don't have a defender rated high enough to, you know, it's affecting my user when Rodgers throws the ball. It's like the AI kind of dumbs me out a little bit.
And not wanting to risk
So I
anything
can't
here late in the half, he'll
get
just
the change of direction that I deserve to get.
Out to the 25. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Drake.
That's so booty. Gonna block him. Don't just throw him off to the side and let him stand there.
In the books, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
As long as you get that little juke off, man, they can't hit stick you.
Where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game.
Good user.
Throw the ball.
I dropped it!
Doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But overall, play your game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Right down. 185. Let's go. Check butt set. Check butt set. 694. Express. Don't say nothing.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll hit Jackson complete.
Good shit.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 44, Carr.
Good user.
Here's a diving catch right side.
I felt that one all the way up.
Oh, he tried to click on fast enough.
Lay it out and making that catch.
Yeah,
well, you can control the route.
Wide out. That was a tight end.
93. Express. I'm here all day. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's go,
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll look
Got him.
downfield for Waller. This is caught inside
Let's
the
go.
15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 47 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, Carr, you got to fit that in there.
Remember, that's the second 2-point try they haven't converted on, so those 2 extra points, if they had those, they'd be winning.
And I think the reason they're going for it here is
Appreciate that, Mike.
successful the first time. So when you miss the first time, you're now in a position where you're chasing points. And in this case, it didn't work out well for them at all.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
Solomon Thomas, let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
And they'll start with great.
Don't underestimate the big man.
The 41-yard line.
Caught your ass slip. Let's go.
29. 29. Express.
Now after the INT, it's called.
Oh my God.
Look downfield for Waller. Touchdown.
I like that route combo.
Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to
Good juke.
preserve that lead. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by
You click
2
on
more.
with circle. That's the first thing. Like you throw the ball, then you click on with circle, so you have full user control. Only use the R1 like if you're running like a deep route concept that has to cut or something, like a double move. You can hit and hold R1 for the route assistance on that if you need to. You're not going to have a lot of time while the ball's in the air. It's like 1 or 2 seconds. You just hit R1 to kind of get back on the route. That's all you do. And then you let it go. And then wait for the animation to trigger.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
This dude's just going to try to dink and dunk, but see, thing right here, man, you behind. Can't dink and dunk no more.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On play action, Rodgers.
Watch the dig, watch the dig. Why did nobody come over there? Who?
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Soft squat took off.
Of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Got him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why are you running zig routes, bro? I don't play man.
20, 10.
You're killing yourself trying to dink and dunk against me, bro. You should have been smart when you were up 14-0. Now you're really about to get behind.
It's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
That's when my defense started really getting a hold of them.
More than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Wouldn't let me get over there fast enough. I probably might start using Mariota. That way I have the scramble option. But we got 2 possession leads, so we good. His dink and dunk offense is gonna kill him now, because you can't sit there and just dink and dunk the whole game, especially when you're down 2 possessions. It's crazy, bro. It wouldn't have been me, man. If I was up 2 possessions, bro, that early, I would have just been a lot smarter with the ball. It couldn't be me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see.
Here we go. Just make contact.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit.
Trying to get those routes.
Really high percentage throws early.
Oh no, that should have been robbed! Oh my God, I had his ass. Like that. Fucking much. That should have been picked.
And the Packers have cut it back with a
Damn.
score. Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead will shrink to 6.
That should have been picked. That was like that small of a window. I just don't know how he didn't pick that. But whatever.
Now after the touchdown,
we got the lead.
Crosby to kick it away.
Now we play lead ball.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Hit him with a juke so he can't hit stick you.
Out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'll show you how to do this. Go ahead, put number 7 in.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
Play lead ball.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's got room.
Oh my gosh. That gun bunch 12 personnel, bro. Oh man. Yes, my Madden does blue screen. I do know what causes it, and I do know how to kind of avoid it a little bit. Usually, like if you boot up, you know, and you go straight into regs, for instance, you know, you're gonna get hit quick. You're gonna get hit real quick, you know. So don't do that. So when you boot up, just go into practice mode, go in and out of practice mode until you go ahead and blue screen. Intentionally force the blue screen. Once you get that blue screen, as long as it isn't the blue screen where you're exiting practice mode, you're good. You got to get the one where you enter practice mode. The next thing is don't change menus a lot. Like when you get into regs and you get a good game going and you're not getting blue screen, stay in regs. Do not back out of regs. Stay in it. Now it's going to change up a little bit if you're dealing with people that rage quit, right? If people rage quit, then you're going to get the exit blue screen and your game's going to restart.
Maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Rodgers now on first down.
No fucking way!
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Rodgers.
Get on the
deep for Cobb.
dig. Fuck.
Touchdown.
It's like Aaron Rodgers. His ability or something is fucking with my ability to use her. It's like it's slowing my guys down. It's just annoying. I guess that's what ratings do, right? Just fucks with my user.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Yeah, just make sure every time you log in, bro, just make sure that you go straight into practice mode and force yourself to get blue screen, okay? Then you can, like I said, you can go into regs and you should be straight. But I done took so many blue screen losses, man. I don't even give a fuck anymore, bro. They done took my top 100 rank away from me and shit, just annoying as hell.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode.
Why are you playing contain, bro? I ain't got no scrambling quarterback. What's good, Jobby?
Right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatch.
This dude's playing contain like I scramble out of the quarterback.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota.
Oh my God, we baited him.
That's complete to
We baited him to evade his zone. Let's fucking go.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding.
Mariota carving them up, man. Let's go.
They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Mariota. He'll get this
Good shit, Zay.
to Zay Jones. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Good shit.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Catch him every time.
On 1st down, Drake.
Y'all know how my zone split works. Let's go. I come out and play quarters, nickel and dime on this offense, man. I got 2 tight ends. As soon as I see that, we're checking down, going 12 personnel full on you, bro.
With that offensive line,
Ain't nothing you can do.
exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. From the red zone now, Mariota eluding the pressure right.
Got him a nice user catch. Let's fucking go. I like Mariota. I might have to squeeze him in on a couple of... Dude really trying to use my own defense against me. I'm wondering if this dude subbed to me or something. He's not doing my defense right.
But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their...
Look at that user catch! Let's fucking go!
So
Let's go!
They're on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point...
I mastered that shit.
Well, it's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's
now a hit.
Oh, yes! Game over, bro. Game over. Don't rage quit, because I don't want to get blue screen. Don't rage quit.
Position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
It's crazy. It started off 14-0.
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Drop that diamond there. Let's go.
Caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyan Drake. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I like my gun bunch offense, man. I can be down early in the game, and I always come back, bro. Always.
They just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a two-score game, and anything can happen in that situation.
Good user.
But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door.
I'm playing regs, my dude. I'm playing regs.
Well.
Just queue up again. You might match up again. You try to be too cute, trying to dink and dunk, man. You can't dink and dunk against me. Eventually, you're going to get picked off. Your offense is going to slow down. You got to be willing to take shots. You know most people don't like. Nah, I ain't scared, bro. I'm just playing. I'm playing ranked regs.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
If you gotta sub to the channel, man. You can catch me on a weekend, probably next weekend or something, if you want it that bad. Yeah, I'll call timeout for you so you don't get penalized, man. Invest in a mic, bro.
So they'll also have the stop coming up at the
or a camera or something. Nah. I don't know why you still staying in that offense, bro. That shit getting boxed. Yeah, you got that little...
Rodgers now on first down.
Right. Oh, that should have been picked! That stupid ability, bro. Fuck. That's so fucking cheeks.
Anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But
damn, bro.
He's got second back on.
That ability cheeks, bro.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Just
Bro.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been
I
a
used
one-sided
it.
affair.
It would not let me
He's
pick it
throwing the
off.
ball up for grabs now.
No, we took him out of the zone, so we
That
good.
one gonna fall incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers.
Watch the dig. Watch the dig. Got it that time.
And my goodness, another
You gotta get on that fast user switch.
Jonathan Abram picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a
I probably
victory.
didn't even need
This
to
is not a
contain.
game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close
It's like
things
video
out.
game Jonathan
They'll take that
Abrams
one and
plays
head to the
coverage a
locker
lot better than real life Jonathan Abrams.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I just kind of see what you got.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. 3. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Bro, come on, man. It's like, seriously.
51 Mike. Mike 51.
Mariota here to throw.
User,
He'll find
let's
his
go.
tight end. That's Waller. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before
I'm using
he's
a
dropped.
backup quarterback
Well,
against
it
your
may seem
defense,
a
bro.
little unorthodox to some people.
I'm not even
Got the
using
lead
Carr.
Fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Drake.
The run.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on
And you wouldn't even know he had
Good gain there on
over
1st
100-yard
down.
rushing.
Keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front.
Damn, he rage quit, bro. Please don't get blue screen. Please don't get blue screen. Please don't. I got one more before the Raiders play, man. I'm not going to stream during the Raiders game, so see if we can get us a game in. Hopefully I don't get blue screen. We didn't, so we good. But that gun bunch, man, I get behind. And then next thing you know, I'm going to be all right because my defense is going to get the ball back eventually, especially if they just sit there trying to mini-scheme the whole game. If they don't change up what they're doing and start being real conservative and switching up, and, you know, you can't leave one player on the field the whole game, especially against the Raiders. You got too many hitters. So if you're sitting there trying to run 5 or 6 plays on a drive with one guy, I guarantee you, eventually he keeps running into my hitters, bro. He's going to fumble. So you got to switch your ball carriers up when you play against the Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
You have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Trying to give y'all a little Raiders flavor early this morning, afternoon, before our game kicks off. This afternoon, about 3 or 4. Something like that, somewhere around there. It's the mid-afternoon game. Again, just kind of hit him with a little juke right there. That way you can't get his hit. As long as that user juke icon, that means you're in animation, and they don't allow you to get hit sticked when you're in animation. Just something that's noteworthy that I don't think anybody else kind of goes into detail about. Do 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 do. We got 2 high safeties. It's backing coverage off.
734. Mike 54. Mike 54. Express. Right there. 93. 93. That's it.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Fuck it, it's one-on-one.
He's going to air it out right away.
Look at that! Oh man, I was about to fuck him up.
There on 1st down, but
Oh man,
My first thought is surprise.
I wanted that back so bad, bro. That was you about to get mossed.
But how about a little credit
I
to
was
the
about to
defense?
moss the shit out of him too. You saw how high that motherfucker jumped up, bro.
Now Carr after the incomplete
Wild.
brings him up 2nd and 10.
I could care less if you back him up, bro. If I want to go deep, I'm gonna go deep. There's no
To throw his Carr.
good user. Ah, she went possession.
Incomplete. Well, a nice job
Playing
of
quarters.
binding him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Quarters match.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot.
I can do a couple of different things with this.
Defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Throwing his car on third down.
Good possession, user.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's
See if he presses. There's another little tip right here. Watch this.
So from the 36.
Wait for him to do his defensive back movement and then flip the play.
Throwing now his car.
Good user.
Caught by his tight end.
Oh, he come back to the ball. Change of direction is going to help that a little bit more. So kind of keep that in mind. Some tight ends like Mariota not going to have the best change of direction for that.
And they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. A first carry for Kenyan Drake. And look at this.
Sometimes that run works, sometimes it don't.
The 49er defense drops him for a loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Trying to get it.
Should have went touch pass.
It's intercepted.
I got too heavy. I seen he was open and I held it. That's my fault.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Had the route.
A far from ideal start there.
Should have just touched it.
On the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's
hate throwing bullets in traffic. It's like they always get picked. And I don't intend on throwing a bullet. It's like sometimes you get excited. You hold the button too long.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 12, fellas, here we go.
You gotta give me a better animation than that.
About 3, it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Okay, my guy's
and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
I gotta turn this
How
off.
best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On first down, they go with Mostert.
Blocking the back.
Finding room. And now look at this.
Get it! Get it! Good fucking shit! Don't run into my safeties, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles.
Well, don't worry, bro. My safeties be hitting. You cannot run at them, especially if you ain't got a full power back.
Take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it.
Good user.
Down the numbers.
So I switch on them real quick.
The 30.
If you get in situations like that, just kind of hold R1 so you don't fumble.
San Francisco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Flushed out right.
That's what happened when you play match defense.
2-yard line there before crossing.
Wherever that guy's gonna go, you're gonna follow, right?
Last drive, remember, similar situation.
You can treat it like man coverage. Your quarterback can run on match if they don't have anything to account for the quarterback. Especially like this quarters. It's kind of open that other dimension of your offense up.
From the 2, here's first and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake.
Get in there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyan Drake taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And around the goal line,
mix up your
especially on
2-point
two-point tries,
plays here and there.
His best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you
As long as you got a, I got a solid 10 2-point conversion plays that I go to between runs and passes.
Ready to kick it away is
I got a couple of RPOs in there too, so.
This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
It's like I said, man, you cannot run down the field against this team, bro. Like, I got too many hit stickers, too many thumpers.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? From the 35 on second down, Garoppolo
hitting them. Ooh, free hits.
Out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And what I was saying earlier, man, when the game started, can't keep going to one guy the whole game, because eventually you're going to get locked up.
When they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it's
out in front of them. Come on, Eric.
Someone trying to cover them.
There we go.
Like those one-on-ones
Get
downfield
multiple hits on them.
When they're running with the ball, they think they're going to win those too.
A big play there on the screen pass. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Probably go wide 9. Trying to remember what formation it was that I was using.
Gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
We're getting hits. Boom!
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Safeties hit too hard for you to sit there and keep running at them.
2nd and 1. From the gun, a run with Mostert.
Taking them hits.
Work it here to the 8-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Mostert.
Another hit.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now.
Did you say
won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
Why?
Because I didn't like it how it was.
So you just got it shaved off?
No, it's not shaved, it's cut.
On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo getting this out to the flat. Mostert. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Because you know I live with my mom.
Yeah.
Not my daddy. And I don't want to go back to my dad's house.
Uh-oh, what happened?
They'll run with Mostert. He's going to be very close to a 1st down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short.
And I got my stuff over there, and I was...
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Okay. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Wow.
Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the 49ers move back within a couple of
What happened to your job?
Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
All right, so we still got the lead. Sorry about that distraction. Oh, I'm talking to my stream viewers. Probably should have audibled down to a nickel normal. Could have clamped up on that interior a little bit better.
To kick it away.
But then again, I don't want the ball on like the 1 inch line. It's like that's a recipe for a safety.
Return from the middle of the end zone.
Just hit him with that juke.
And he'll be stopped right
the way you can't get hit sticked.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
All right, you see he's kind of fatiguing a little bit. Get him out of there.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
I don't know why you're just backing
everybody
everybody
up.
up.
To get the football back, probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
I hit the wrong button.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
I was looking at the left side and I hit the wrong fucking button, bro. I had a man wide open downfield.
And not a good time to make it, Charles, when they
fat finger, man. What happened when you get old?
And that's exactly why you have those 5 D.
Had a man right across the middle of the field.
Guys
and I hit the wrong button.
And understand what the passing game can do and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They give to Sermon out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
Here we go.
They'll run with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Had the right angle and the right play call too.
Mostert
just wrong.
Second touchdown here in this first
it hit turbo and
the
caused the nano detector to pick me up.
Now Gold for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now.
Hopefully I don't hit the wrong button this time.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
With a juke, so he can't just stick you.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
And a diving effort, but only right at
and your pink bag is in the living room.
When I played in the yard
what
as
else
a
are you
kid,
looking for?
I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV.
It's on the old fireplace.
I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
It's our time. It's our time. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mariota.
Good user. Ah! Should have went possession.
Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Mariota. Flush to his right. Complete to his running back, Kenyan Drake. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. To the air again, Mariota. And he hits Drake.
Let's go. Stop backing him up, bro. Stop backing him up. Give me these underneath racks and yaks.
And through the air. And the Raiders have drawn even.
That's what happens when you back everybody up. Get tore up underneath.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many
just enough space
for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And that
good play.
Is caught
good
for
user.
2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
From the 10.
Good hit.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
We just got to slow down. I'm trying to remember what I used the other day.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. That's swung out to Mostert. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown 49ers.
Not play too much, man, because of that shit right there.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Not bad.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
See a slight little juke.
Get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Tell you about this shit earlier, bro.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. First down, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Mariota. Eluding the pressure right.
Mariota, come on, bro.
Incomplete.
Don't fuck up on me now.
Defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He'll look downfield for Waller.
It's out of bounds. Good job.
Incomplete.
Should have pulled back on the stick.
To let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I don't remember what I did the other day.
No lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call.
Where's that play at? Where's the play at?
They can at least get into field goal range.
I know exactly what I need.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. The Raiders
Good job.
use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mariota again.
Got him with it. Got him with it. Got him with it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
No, Carr not hurt, bro.
In the final seconds of the first half.
That's what happens, man, when you keep playing match defense, bro. Them double moves will fuck you up. Just like that.
Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, you can care less if you back them up or not. Match defense is match defense.
Bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf.
That was the dig route concept.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track.
Oh, nice fucking user! Let's fucking go! That's how we do this shit! Good click on!
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it?
Look at that user catch, baby. Ball in the air, we go for it. Don't challenge my user, bro. You better go for it. Get hyped over here.
Maybe time for one play.
Follow my user catch guide that I put it on the community section of my YouTube page. Make sure y'all follow that guide, and you can make amazing catches just like that. It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. Just got to get used to it, you know.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
Give me the sideline. Give me the sideline. Good job.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Time for a break.
I get hyped a little bit, man. When I make catches like that, I get hyped.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
All right, so I'm going to have to change up a little bit of what I'm doing here. It's like I really hate when people just spam one thing the whole game. It is annoying.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football. Try and do something
there we go.
About it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Second down, here's Mostert.
There we go.
And the second wave of
now we're clamping down on it.
As they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially
keeps taking those unnecessary hits, bro. You ain't gonna have much of Mostert in the 4th quarter.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
There we go, just tackle him.
Have a first down as they get him to the
Try to
ground.
confuse me with a play flip, but
one of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
65.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He'll swing this out to Mostert.
I'm trying to get a free shot. Yeah, I mean, just
able to get it up past the 45.
yeah, you get a good concept, man. Short passes, or if you can get guys wide open.
Any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
There we go.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I can flip plays too, motherfucker.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively,
just slow it down.
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Oh! Damn, I had that dude. I just wanted to hit stick him.
49ers.
I wanted to tear him off because I knew if I would have connected, he would have fumbled.
And the 49ers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Safety should have been down. I'll probably reposition the safety.
Now Gold for the extra point.
We were doing so good, man. It'd just be that nano detection, man, or you come in turboing too fast.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
We'll get the ball back. We score real quick. Yeah, I mean, I could have stopped that. It's just I was on turbo, and turbo hurts you change the direction. And I just took a bad angle on the hit stick. That killed me. I mean, I be trying to get the ball back, man. I feel like hit him with a juke. You see there? As long as you hit him with a juke, they can't hit stick you. Shit, he already fumbled in this game. What are you talking about? What game you been watching? He fumbled on the first drive.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Mariota now to throw on first down.
Good user.
It's Mariota. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Mariota on first down. Dancing to his left.
Do Mariota things. Let's go.
3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota.
User.
Man open, here is Jones.
Good job, good job.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And this is incomplete.
Should have went up for
Very
it.
lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Good user.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr again. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Now he's forced out right. His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Good shit.
The middle complete. That's Jones.
We in there.
Touchdown Raiders. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Like throwing Zay in there, man. Zay makes some big plays.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll try and run with Drake. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Good block, Moreau. Way to drive him off. I just need one turnover, bro.
Following the touchdown,
one turnover, game's over.
Is Carlson. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here.
Oh, man. Oh, I got blocked over there. It's just, I hate fucking spammers, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered.
There we go.
Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him.
Come on, Perry, man. You just a little bit more drive on that, bro. He's fumbling.
His total on that carry.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Garoppolo now checks this one down. It's Mitchell, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Got me going up against Captain Dink Dunk.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Good tackle.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Good shit, good fucking user. Let's go, game's over. That's the turnover. We'll holler at you.
It will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it.
Your mini scheme is not better than mine.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in
had to move Levitt
but he had to take the chance there, and this one
over slightly.
Following the interception.
All day, baby.
Mariota.
Good user.
Waller taking it in over
Let's
the middle.
fucking go. Bad pass, but way to fucking click on. Use that big body.
A big play there for the Raiders.
Get that big body in there, man. They ain't got no one tall enough to defend that back there. That man's 6'6". Look at that, just moss him. Hit him with the user.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Carr will look to throw.
Good user.
Caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
A lot of people sleep on that play, man. That curl flat in the red zone.
Sometimes
get them every time.
Play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open
2-possession game.
right on him.
He's going to have to come out of that mini scheme. He's going to have to come out and try to take shots down the field. Or this is going to be over with.
And he nearly broke that for more.
That's, you know, usually that's when my defense starts to shine, man, when it becomes pass, pass, pass. I can care less what he's in now.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a
still trying to run the ball, man. You got clock, bro.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only...
We'll holler at you, bro. I don't know why you're trying to run the ball. These people that come out with these mini schemes, man, they only work for so long, you know. Eventually what happens is you get behind and your mini scheme stops working, and the problem is these people, they don't have anything else to go to because they don't know anything else. You know, you have to be able to know more than one offense. You can't sit there and just run 4 plays the entire game and act as if nobody's going to be able to adjust to your tendencies, your audibles, your hot routes, or anything like that. You know, so kind of make sure that you have versatility. Like I said, my gun bunch, I'm checking down to 12 personnel. You know, so I'm going to have 2 receivers and 2 tight ends on the field, and then I can run the ball if I need to from 12. And then instead of having to sit there and try to run from gun, you know, run everything from shotgun or something like that. So just make sure that you have versatility, and I try to preach that, as well as kind of get you guys acclimated more to user catching. Clicking on, knowing the route concept, you know, get you guys one-on-one, kind of user to where you put yourself in the better position, and then animate. And then as you animate, hold that R1 button, and you can come up with these amazing catches. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm about to watch me some football today, kind of see where everybody's at, and then we'll go from there. Again, as always, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you sub, hit the likes, get our channel out there some more, bring some more people to the table so we all can eat and become better Madden players. All right? Peace.